Yeah, buddy. Mr. Real Talk, y'all, man. This here and thinking, man, first of all, first and foremost, I want to apologize to you guys about last weekend, last Friday, show, not saying anything. It's just some things came up. I couldn't do the show on last Friday, so I apologize for all those who was anticipating and asked me, and what happened. Apologize about that. Won't happen again. Sometimes life be lifing, and it can't get the proper things going, and so unfortunately I couldn't do last week's show. I should have still said something. I apologize for that, but hey, man, it's a learning curve. uh, I'm I can't, I said it won't happen again, but actually life's happened, and I never know. But next time, at least I'll let you guys know if you guys are anticipating the show. So I, again, deeply apologize, because I appreciate each and every one of y'all who watch on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out a way. I post some videos on TikTok, but I don't know how to go live on TikTok yet. So hopefully one day I'll be able to do TikTok too, and even X. So I have all these platforms, but the ones I usually go live on is Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So again, thank you guys for watching, man. Mr. Real Talk again, man. Yeah, buddy. So, with the reason I took a little, step back is because I'm not into politics at all, and I'm gonna say this again. I am not into politics at all. Meaning, I don't read people's agendas. I don't read people's politics. I don't read people's plans. I don't. But yes, we're going to talk about this whole vote thing, this whole election thing, which was pretty huge, pretty and pretty big. So that's what we're gonna dive into this week, y'all. We're gonna talk about the election, and and of course, by now, we know Trump won. Trump won the White House. So we're gonna talk about all this. I'm just gonna because I'm gonna start off by saying this. I did not vote, and I've heard a lot of people gave backlash to people like me who didn't vote. And I'll tell you why I didn't vote. Is because I didn't feel confident with the Democrats. I don't have no problem with Kamala Harris. She's an amazing woman. Seems like a great woman. Very educated. Very, she worked her way to get what she got. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely no problem whatsoever with Kamala Harris. None at all. No disrespect like some people have given her. I ain't even going down that road. It's no. My issue is the Democratic Party in whole. I don't care who the Democrats produced. I just don't think I could have voted for him with the things that has happened in the last few years with the Democrats in office. That's just my opinion. So therefore, basically, I'm saying if I was a Democrat, I am not anymore. And I didn't vote for Trump either because I can't co-sign for his police, getting full immunity. He had me a little bit. Things he was saying is cool, but I couldn't quite sign on because of the police immunity. And again, about me, y'all, is I'm a person of, I need to hear the person say it out their mouth. I don't care how many times you guys tell me he said this, he said that. I'm just not that type of person. I'm the type of person who, I need to hear for myself. I need to see it for myself. I don't go off of what everybody tell me. I'm just that person. I'm different. Mr. Real Talk. I need to know the real. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that's why I need to hear for myself. So, for example, like people were saying, again about the police immunity. I didn't hear him say it, and then like another day or two later, I did hear him say it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, yeah, I can't support this. I can't sign up for this. And then he actually went on the black journalist panel, and the young lady actually asking about that, but she brought up the young lady who lost her life to the cops with about the frying pan, and they discussed that, and you know, um, they discussed that, and she asked him about the immunity, and he stood on business. He stood on his guns. So therefore, that's why I personally couldn't vote for him. But and I couldn't vote for And then a lot of people say, well, a vote for him, a vote for him. No vote is a vote for him. Listen, people, you cannot force your opinion. Or this one thing you gotta learn, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to my people, my culture, and black people. You can't force your opinion on anyone. You can't force your vote on anyone. You can't force people to want. You can't. All you can do, you can't be upset with them if they don't want to exercise. Yes, people fought and died to exercise their right. I get it. Completely understand that. But if you're not happy with the two people that's before you that they presented, and you decide to say, you know, I'm gonna just sit this one out, then I'm gonna sit this one out. And that's just my choice. That's just how I feel. It's no disrespect to nobody. Please don't say, hey, you know, I seen the rhetoric behind this whole thing because she lost. They saying it's black men fault. Black men got Trump in the White House. Well, when I seen the numbers, it said 78% of black men voted for Kamala Harris and 90% of women voted for Kamala Harris. So I don't see how y'all, you know, blaming black men for it. Y'all, you know, she got the vote. So let me give y'all a fun fact on numbers. There's 200. This is how he got in the White House. There's 252 million white folks in this country. 252 million. Let me hold up. Let me start off by saying the population of this country is 334 million. 334 million. Now, when I break these numbers down, they're not completely accurate, like to get you to 334 million, but I'm giving you like around about like, so there's 252 million white folk in this country. Then there's a total of 80 to 90 million, I'm sorry, a total of 80 to 90 million Hispanic in this population, mainly Mexican, you know, come from Mexico. So there's 80 to 90 million of Mexican culture, Hispanic culture in this country. And then there's us, which sits at 42 million, 43 million niggas. It's 43 million of us, y'all. So, and I'm gonna say this to y'all real shit. Even if all 43 million of us voted for Kamala Harris like y'all wanted us to, up against 250 million and 80 million, and a lot of Hispanic men voted for Trump, as y'all seen the numbers. So let's just say 200 million people voted for Trump, and our 40, let's just say a cool 200 million voted for Trump. Our 40 million voted for Trump, and then half another 40 voted for Trump. That's 80 million to his 200 million people. It was completely. Our numbers are up. Our numbers are down. I'm sorry. Our numbers are down. So when I was talking to my coworkers, we was talking about this, and I explained to them because they didn't even know. A lot of people don't even know we're the third population in this country. Not a lot of people don't even know that. So maybe I'm educating y'all on. Yes, we are the third population in this country. So, you know, my coworkers was like, "Well, damn, how does that happen?" You know what I'm saying? We came here the same time they came here. So how is our numbers dwindling? And come on, y'all, we all know why, because we're fucking killing each other off. So yes, our numbers are lower, and we're not going to ever truly make an impact on any election until we get our numbers up. So this is my fight, and this is my, you know, what I believe, y'all, is that like I'm just into like different battles and what I believe in, you know, fighting for. I seen a lot of emotion charged in this election. I truly did. And you guys were emotional. You guys were like really charged up, and I salute y'all for really putting that energy into this election. And I apologize that the person you voted for, you know, didn't get elected, because I do feel truly bad. I empathize for y'all that y'all really truly wanted her to win. But I would say I just wish we could put that same energy into us. You know what I'm saying? Our culture, like you know, I had so many conversations about this election. One was about like, you know, blacks ain't gonna never win. Not my lifetime. We'll never be unified, and that's the sad, you know, ugly truth. Maybe it is the sad, ugly truth. Maybe, but why can't we put the same energy we put into this election on trying to unify, trying to come together, finally, trying to make it make sense together? We just don't. We are so divided in this, and that's why I stayed away from this election, because it just showed the division in our culture, man. I've seen so many celebrities hop online. One vote for Trump, some vote for. And here's another thing. I will be honest with y'all, and what I saw as a man, as Mr. Real Talk, what I saw on my social media, and what I saw personally in my life, what I felt personally in my life. All those who are voting for, I'm speaking me. I didn't vote for anyone. I was in the middle, meaning I'm the referee. I was in the middle. I seen people who voted for Trump. I know people who voted for Kamala Harris. I will say this: the people who voted for Kamala Harris, honestly, to me, and what I saw online and personally, the people who voted for Harris was like disrespectful, yo. Like I've literally been called names and shit. Like I just, you know, at one point I was just talking about how Trump, like I see both sides, and you can't even say like Trump without, you know, someone called me, you know, just names were called and called out of my name, and I was like, yo, you know, like, you gotta apologize, because you never talked to me like this. I've never talked to you. I've never insulted you. I never called you out your name, and I'm not gonna tolerate it over an election. And that's well, it's so much. And I'm like, no, but I understand and I get your stance. I really do. But why the disrespect? Like I see so many people from the Harris side and Democrat side, you know, disrespecting not only the Trump people, but the people wasn't voting like me. Like we took on so much disrespect, and it's like, why? Like I know you're in real life. You're never going to meet Kamala Harris. You're never going to meet Trump. Like, so who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that bothered me a lot, man, from you blacketicians. That's what I call y'all. All you blacketicians who saying, yo, read Project 2025 and you need to go do your research and all this shit. Well, I mean, again, people, I'm the type of person who, you know, for example, let's talk about the Project 2025 thing. I've literally saw Trump 3 times. I got videos on my phone that I saved saying he has nothing to do with Project 2025. It is not him. It is fake. What did he say? Fake news. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know why? And so, and then CNN actually, I got that on my phone where you know what I'm saying? CNN said, you know, hey, he isn't, you know what I'm saying, associated with Project 2025. They said the authors of 2025 used to be associated with, cool with him. I don't know what happened. They were cool with him, whatever. But he's removed himself from that and from the people who were the authors of the Project 2025 thing. But guess what? It got associated with his name. Of course, the Democrats pushed that on him, like 2020 Project 2025. People, listen. All I could go about what a man told me. The man stood on business on the whole police, you know what I'm saying, immunity. So I can't see him not standing on business with the Project 2025. If that's his, I can't see him not standing. And what I saw, I got 2 videos saying, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't me. So I got to go by what you tell me. Now, again, he's elected. We'll see. We'll see. But here's another thing I want you black folks to know. Last time he got elected, you know what I'm saying? Last time he got elected, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had me scared shitless. Oh, man, shit gonna be bad for black folk. I had my asshole clenched for 6 months. Nothing happened. I had my asshole clenched for another year after he got, nothing happened. 2 years in, nothing happened to us, y'all. Nothing happened. And I'm not doing that this time. I am not living in fear. I'm not clenching my ass. I'm not doing none of that. Now I'm saying, like, now they're saying there's a text thread going around saying, you know, be at the plantation. And now I've seen people post on Facebook, man. I've seen people literally post, yo, we going back to slavery tomorrow. If you truly believe, first of all, they got machines who could pick cotton way faster than any motherfucking nigga out there. So that's number one. So they're going to put these machines up that they built to pick. Like, come, like, for you people to say stuff that you say, we're going back to slavery tomorrow. And then some people say, we probably, I don't want to be like, that's complete nonsense. Complete, utterly nonsense. We're not going back to slavery. We're not going back to, you know what I'm saying? Yes, a boss. We're not going back to that. So stop it. And if we do, you got an opportunity to go to Canada or Mexico. Leave the country. But it's not that deep, y'all. Because again, y'all was saying the same stuff the last time. I just choose to not live in fear and live like that, thinking like, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be bad for black people. Has the height of racism heightened when he got, yeah, I will say that. I agree. Absolutely. But that's individuals who choose that. Like they're individuals acts. Like you can't completely charge. Does he charge it up? Yeah, but does he is still the individual, y'all, like who's being an asshole. That's what I call them, not assholes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this to y'all. I am 40 plus years old. I'm gonna say my age. I am 40 plus years old. And up until this day, right now, as I'm doing this podcast with y'all, talking to y'all, Mr.Real Talk, there has been no president who has ever affected my life personally. I'm going to say it again. There's been no president up until this point, not saying it can't happen in the future, who's affected my life personally. So therefore, I woke up the next day, no matter who won, Harris or Trump, and I put my drawers on the same way. I brushed my teeth the same way. And I got up and walked out the door the same, put gas in my car and went to work. I've done nothing changed for me. You know what I'm saying? I just went on and I seen a lot of people, of course, reading my social medias and, you know, talking to some friends, and seeing people were upset, including my mom, my father. You know, everybody was upset because they definitely wanted Harris to win. You know, and it's unfortunate that their candidate didn't win, but we must move on. We must prevail. We must keep it moving. We still got lives to live, and we'll see if any of these things they say going to come into effect. We'll see. You know, I seen one of the biggest topics was women abortions and women. It was women's abortions, and then I seen yesterday, and I screenshot it. Maybe I'll get my guy to edit it in there so you guys can see it. It was a tweet from Trump saying, I never ever said I'm against women abortion. I'm all for like women's having their own choice. He said it's a state to state basis. The states have the choice. It will not be a federal law. So I'll make sure my guy posts that so you guys read it. it's a tweet from Trump. It supposedly said, you know, he didn't sign up for that. So again, I don't know. We'll see.
Kamala Harris. I made 2 separate videos before the election. One of the videos said I was going to vote for Kamala Harris. The other video said I was going to vote for Donald Trump. And I just wanted to see the mixed reactions from people and how people would react, because I do a lot of work from my hometown, do a lot of work from my community. I work with young boys. And I never said who I was voting for. But I made those 2 videos because I wanted to show people how they are in reality. I made the Donald Trump video and I made the Kamala Harris video. Under the Kamala Harris video, you definitely had some Trump supporters like, well, we understand that you may have a different opinion or whatever, but we still support what you do. Maybe you'll wake up one day, et cetera, et cetera. You know, things like that. It wasn't nothing vile, wasn't no bad comments or nothing. I made the Donald Trump video. I got people that unfollowed me. I got people saying they can't support nothing I do no more. I got folk calling me all types of names, et cetera, et cetera. But what's crazy is all of the Kamala Harris supporters have become what they accuse Trump supporters of being. When you say you support Donald Trump, y'all be ready to kill him. Y'all ready to burn them at the stake. You calling them all types of names. You unfollowing them. You don't care what they're doing for their community, nothing. If you support Trump, F you, I hate you so much, et cetera, et cetera. But all the people under the post, all the Trump supporters, when I said I was going to vote for Kamala, it was all love anyway. They was like, well, we still support what you're doing. We still going to donate. We still love the work, even though you don't have to support Donald Trump, et cetera, et cetera. So I've only received hate from the people that call themselves the tolerant side, the side that's supposed to be about love, the side that's supposed to that's not about hate. But it's crazy because anytime somebody doesn't agree with you, all you spew is hate. All you give is hate. So it's funny how everybody who call themselves Democrats, you have turned into what you accuse the Republicans of being.
That's how I'm gonna live my life. We'll see, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I cannot continue to go off he say, she say, and propaganda and this saying like, oh man, it's gonna be, because I did that the last time, y'all. I did, and nothing happened when he was in White House. And the only thing happened was COVID came at the end of his fucking term, and believe it or fucking not, it was a conspiracy. They said the Democrats did that shit to get him out of office, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting into all that, but the shit looked kind of like it was suspect. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that was a conspiracy theory that Democrats had something to do with it. That's what they called it, the pandemic. If you don't know, maybe you should research and go watch. I think it's a documentary called The Pandemic, and that's why, because they saying the Democrats wanted him out of office so bad that they did this pandemic. I don't know. I'm not getting into that. That is not this topic here. But what I will say is I seen a clip on CNN just yesterday, and CNN said the Democrats their plan was to get rid of Trump. They actually made Trump even bigger, even louder, even like Trump is bigger. Like truthfully, personally, you know, again, no knock to Kamala Harris and nothing like that, but I just truly believe it was his destiny to be president again. I truly do. After everything he went through and been through, I just think it was meant for him to be president. It was his destiny. It was God. It was written in stone. It was written, and we have to swallow it and just hope it ain't. But you know, like I said, whether good or bad, we'll see. But fun fact, I will say this, y'all. Since the man been elected, Hamas has called for peace. The terrorist group Hamas has called for peace. Putin said him and Zelensky gonna sit down and talk about peace in Ukraine. No more war in Ukraine. Putin has actually went on, did a press conference the other day and said, you know, I don't know if y'all know about this either. The Democrats has been charged with this new, I don't know, again, don't get me quote on it because I didn't do research on it, nothing like that. But is this something I've heard that Democrats are supposed to be part of this new world order thing? That's why they help out the world. That's why we give so much money to Ukraine and shit like that, because we part of this new world order thing. So, and Trump is pro USA, and that's something one of my colleagues told me years ago, the difference between that, and he broke it down and I understood. Pro Trump America, meaning he's not going to give money to nobody. Fuck that. Money stays within house instead of giving it. So all that billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine, I don't think would have happened with Trump. That's supposedly. So, but what I will say is that, you know, Putin said the new world order is over. I'm willing to squash the beef with Ukraine, and the moment of truth is going to come out. He said all this because Trump was elected. Now, a lot of y'all going to say, well, that's his homie. I don't know. I don't know them niggas personally. All I do know the world is about. So here's the thing, y'all. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. And I share this with my Democratic, hardcore Democratic friends who wanted Harris to win. And I share this with them, and I'm going to share this with y'all. As bad as we wanted a woman president, I just believe in the climax of the world. I think whatever's going to happen in this country is going to happen in this country, y'all. I think we're going to figure it out here. We're going to have to make it work. But on the world stage, y'all, the world stage, like I just said, Hamas called for peace. Uh, Putin is ready, sit down. For God's sake, the stock market shot up, y'all. The stock market shot up. Bitcoin has been as high as it's ever been. I don't know what the man effect got, but this all happened the next day he got elected, y'all. You gotta recognize real. Like they say, real recognize. You gotta recognize that. That really happened, y'all. We can't sit there and act like it didn't happen. We can't talk like it. Well, no, it fucking happened, y'all. So the man ain't even stepped foot in office yet, and the things are changing already. You know what I'm saying? People are already putting the gun down. So I'm gonna just share some facts with y'all. When Trump was in office, here's the thing. No missile was fired. Not one bomb was dropped from America. Again, not one military missile was fired. Not no fucking bombs were dropped on anybody when he was in office. We were at complete peace. The world was at peace. Here's a fun fact. As soon as Biden got in office, I believe again, I'm not 100% sure. You can fact check me. I know we bombed or missed, something in Yemen or I think Jordan, one of them, or both. I think it was Yemen and Jordan. It might have been both. I think we did. And then, of course, we all know about the Ukraine war. Instead of sitting them down, trying to ask for peace, we kept giving Ukraine missiles and guns and money, tons and tons of money. So, if you guys never ask yourself why, that's crazy because you should be wondering why we not sitting down with Ukraine, why we not talking peace, which America used to be the country that used to talk peace, peace treaty. Let's sit down and talk. But for some reason, we didn't go over there to talk to Putin. We wanted this to keep the war going on, and here we are, still going on today. So here's a fun fact I was going to drop on y'all, right, Joe? Here's the fun fact. So this is why I believe at the moment in time we couldn't afford a woman president. It had nothing to do against Kamala Harris. Smart lady, got to where she got. She salute to her. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing against her. But the truth is, y'all, the world is at conflict. There is a couple conflicts in this world right now, like with Israel and Iran, and we still have issues in Afghanistan and stuff like that. But do y'all know that these Muslim countries, Islamic countries, don't look at women empowered? Women are second to men. So when our president made it, what she be called a madam president, will go sit down and talk with these countries, they won't even entertain the conversation. They won't even sit down with her because she's a woman. They won't even say, they'll walk out the room on it. So therefore, that would be considered a sign of disrespect. I mean, so what happens is if you disrespect the USA, there comes sanctions. Sanctions it might even a missiles couple. So that's what I'm saying. Now we're at war, y'all. Now we're at war. And then y'all got to understand, we just let millions of fucking immigrants in this country. Millions. You think none of them are as loyal to, let me tell y'all something, y'all. We have so many different nationalities in this country. We have Chinese, Korean, Indian, East Indian. We have so many different nationalities in this country, Russian, Ukrainian. And don't think, and I'm talking about the people who were born in the USA. Let's take Chinese, for example. The Chinese people that was born in the USA. Don't think for a second they're not fucking loyal to their motherland. So they could have been, I'm talking about even if they 3 generations in here in America, they still got the loyalty home. They could have never been to China, but I guarantee you they're still going to be loyal to China. So that's my point is all these different nationalities that's in this country, Korean, Ukrainian, they're loyal to home first. I am Jamaican or Ukrainian or, British first. I like America. I love it here, but my loyalty is at home, Ireland, wherever. That's just how it is, y'all. So, and I say that to say that if you think we attack one of these countries or these conflicts happen, that nothing's going to happen here. So let me tell you about when that the Iran and Israel conflict happened. It came out that Iran said they dare us, America, to jump in it. They said they said they got already like thousands of insurgents already in this country. They said I dare you. We wait. So that was the whisper of what I'm saying, what I was reading and understanding. I was, like I said, stuff like that, y'all, bothers me because that affects us personally. We can't go to a movie or Now we can't go to sporting events. All you guys like, you know, the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys and, you know, all these different teams and these sporting events that we love to do is now being disrupted because there's bombs going off at these large events, y'all. Like, we gotta respect these they're gangster. So my point is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we have this woman president, no disrespect to her, again, she just can't, they're not going to sit down and have a conversation with her, y'all. We're not going to be at peace because there's tension because they don't even want to talk to our president as a woman. And right now, I don't know what World War III looks like, y'all. I don't. And yes, I fear that because I have young sons and I don't want to see my sons get drafted. Like, y'all keep talking about here, home. Yo, like, I don't know what a nuclear war looks like, and I don't want to be a part of one. I don't want to be a part of nuclear fucking fallout. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a good looking motherfucker, so I want to keep that. I don't want to have a soggy face, have a radiation. Like, nah, real talk though, y'all. Like, I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what, you know, nuclear. I don't know what, you know, insurgents or people, someone trying to occupy America looks like. I don't know, but what I do know, and what I've seen so far, and what I remember, is that these countries, let's be honest, and they respect Trump. We might not like it, we might not like to hear it, but they do, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's not my battle, y'all. Honestly, I thought, truly speaking, I thought the presidential election was a white problem, was an issue with them. Let them elect like that. Like, I truly did. I think the election, all that politics, I think that's their issue. I do. I think it's their issue, their conflict. I think within our community we have so many fucking battles, y'all. I just wish y'all can, you know, put that energy and that passion into the battles we have, man. The unity battle, the black on black crime battle, the killing. Like, the greatest threat to me as a black man is not no white man or not no racist. It's a black man, y'all. When I walk out this door, the chances of something violent happening to me is more greater from another black man than any other fucking race in this country. That's a fact. And that's the part, things we need to be fighting for, and things we need to be having this emotion. Come on, sisters, y'all all was upset about the fucking election, and y'all all were, you know, hurt, and y'all said black men failed y'all. But come on, y'all got some of these sons out here doing all this fuck shit. Y'all got, or some of y'all lost your sons to this fucking shit, y'all. Like, that's the issue. You buried your son, or your son in jail doing life because he buried somebody else's son. These are the issues we should be fucking passionate about and emotional about. You can see me getting a passionate emotion because I'm like, what the fuck? What, like these are the issues, y'all. These are the things we should be fighting for, the things we should be having conversations about. You know what I'm saying? The unity, you know what I'm saying? That we should be talking about black wealth. That should be another thing we should be talking about, like supporting each other. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be a topic, but I'm gonna say it right here on this particular topic, that black people fuck with everybody else but black people. I'm gonna say it again. Black people fuck with every other race and every other culture but black people. We don't fuck with our shit. We gotta work on customer service as being black folk. Our customer service sucks towards each other. You know how many times I've been a victim of, you know what I'm saying, customer service suck as a black person. Like, we gotta work on shit. Like why do we suck when it comes to customer service towards each other? Like, why? Why do we try to overcharge each other? Like, it's sad, y'all. Like, but these are the fucking issues that we should be working on, y'all. These are the things we should be tackling. These are the battles we should be working on. Somebody, you know, people, again, bringing up this election, talking about, oh, man, I feel bad for the immigrants. Oh, man, I feel bad for them. Bro, I don't. I just, and I'm just being honest. My fight is within my culture and my community. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, the immigrants, I don't feel bad for them. I don't, because they're getting money that my people can be getting. They're getting free money that that could help my people out. They're getting free every shit, housing, money, all this shit that my people could be benefit of. That my people who've been here for 400 fucking years and helped build this country, we're watching people come from other benefiting more than us. Come on, man, make it make sense. So all you people saying I empathize, I don't, and I'm just being real, because again, my fight is my culture. My fight is you. Some of you who are saying this, your skin color, your skin tone. My fight is for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. I hear people saying like, "Oh man, the gays, the transgenders, man." Like, listen, I mean, to each his own. That ain't my fight either, yo. I respect the people, the LGBT. I respect them, the gays, I respect them. I ain't got no problem with them. I'm not homophobic. I don't got nothing against them. It's just not my fight. That is their battle. Shit, some of them got more rights than black folk. My fight is black folk, yo. My fight is black folk, and my energy is towards fixing us, yo. And a lot of people gave up on us. A lot of people giving up on us, but I don't. I consistently try to make a change, to be a change, to be the difference, to be a model of what it looks like to be a solid black dude, man. That's all I'm trying to be is just a solid, all around black dude. When I say that, that means my family fuck with me, my friends fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? People see a good, decent person, man. I ain't out to fuck you over. I ain't out to shit on you. I'm out to help you. I get black men jobs, yo. I help motherfuckers get work. That's how you help the community. You help, you know what I'm saying, uplift each other. You help each other get work. Put his, you know what I'm saying, help the man feed his family. That's how we advance as a culture, man. We help each other the fuck out. We don't sit there and it's like, you know what I'm saying, we got to get out of that, man. I made it and I did me effect, man. You know what I'm saying, I don't owe nobody nothing, man. Yo, we got to get out of that shit, man. Like, you should have a more responsibility to your culture, yo. You should have a more responsibility to your culture. It ain't about you don't, and that's the thing too, as black men and black folk, we think we got to give people money to help them out. No, you don't have to give people shit, but your influence can help them out. You know what I'm saying? Let's take, for example, we have many, you know, black celebrities and many black sports stars, especially where I'm from, my hometown. We have black celebrities, black stars. You didn't have, and I'll say this, you didn't have to give nobody no money, man. Nobody no money, but you had an endorsement with Reebok. I'm just speaking, I don't know for sure. I'm just speaking out. I'm not speaking no one in particular. I'm just speaking out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have had an endorsement with Adidas or Reebok or Nike. I'm pretty sure you could have finessed your way and say, hey, if I sign this deal with you or whatever, like, yo, you got to get a couple of my friends jobs and shit like that. Man, you have changed people's lives, yo. That's by getting them a job. Now, it is up. You got them the job. You did your fucking part. Now, if they keep and maintain the job, that's on them. Now, again, you did your part as a black man helping the other black men, not just one, men. You know what I'm saying? Because you got them jobs, man. You elevated them. You what they say, you know what I'm saying? You leveled up. You leveled them up. You already leveled up because you're in the league. But you leveled your homies up too, because now you put them in position to provide for their families the right way. That's how we can help as a culture. Yo, it ain't all about giving somebody some fucking money. Like, here, man, just go ahead. Because a lot of times you give somebody's money, they're going to fuck that shit up anyway. Because they ain't never had it before. Shit, you ain't never had. Some of y'all athletes never had it before. And when y'all get it, y'all blow it. So at least build your friends up, because if you do fall on hard times, they gonna help. They gonna have your back, yo. Shit, by the time you've done your career, your fucking homie might be a higher up in Nike and shit, and be like, man, shit, come work at Nike, dog. You know what I'm saying? You see Shaq and fucking AI work at Reebok. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Providing for your family and making money the right way and producing, and you still can make a shit. You know, some of these dudes, like, I can imagine AI and Shaq probably making 6 figures or more, probably maybe a millionaire just being the head of Reebok, man. You know what I'm saying? They probably make good fucking money, yo. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. It doesn't, you don't have to, they not making what they made in the NBA, of course. Then they cool, but they still making enough to maintain their lifestyle, maintain their lives, y'all. That's how you help each other out in the culture community, man. And that's the things I'm talking about. So, and then I'm using this election because I'm pointing out, you know, areas where we need to work on and have that the same energy, the same passion you guys put into this election. I feel you. I understand all the things y'all heard. You know, woman. Listen. I sympathize. I am not non-empathetic. I heard all the hollers and screams. You know, especially the biggest one was the woman abortion thing, and woman can't, you know, saying get abortion or medical care. I get all that, man, and I empathize. But again, I didn't read up on all the policies and stuff like that. But now, as the information is coming, I'm seeing information where he said that's not him. And from another thing I heard, that it's actually a state to state. The state from what I understand, it's not going to be a federal law. It is going to be a state decision. So therefore, it's going to be up to your state, whatever state you live in, if they want to do abortion. And then so with all this abortion talk, right, y'all? Again, I'm not one of them people that I didn't know. So I love people who, when they educate me, because sometimes I educate people and give them, you know, facts and stuff like that. But sometimes I take in turn educate some people educate me. And here's what someone told me. Now, multiple people told me. They was like, do you know why they want to stop abortion? I'm like, nah, why? They educate me. So they said they want to stop abortion because the whites are losing numbers. They're not producing. Their population is dwindling. Their population is going backwards. So they want to stop white women from having abortions to have more kids so they can build up their population again. So I was like, holy shit. I mean, damn, so I get it, what I'm saying? You want to, like build your population back up. You want to build your people. If y'all numbers are falling and they said, from what I heard, the Hispanic and Mexican population is, well, this is a fun fact too. So Texas and California are two biggest states in this country. I'm gonna say it again. Texas and California there's more Hispanics, Mexicans than whites in those two states. So there's more Mexicans in California and fucking Texas than whites. So now I heard this. I'm like, I put two and two together. The math is mathing. So okay, that's why they want to stop abortion. They want to, they want, I guess, white women to not have these abortions, have the kids to make their numbers up. And as a man sitting here, I'm sitting here and say I don't see nothing wrong with that. But the other people are hurt, are affected by that. So what I'm hearing is that this is what I hear from that. The white man has made a decision. He wants to repopulate the country with white folk, which is his God-given right. If that's what he wants to do. So he says, we're going to stop having abortions. These women got to produce kids. And the other cultures are affected by this. The Mexicans, the Spanish, and the Chinese, all these other cultures are affected by this. Honestly, y'all, there's nothing we can do because they have more numbers. This is that fucking simple. It's 252 million of them, y'all. So at the end of the day, they're going to vote what they want to vote on. They're going to make the plans they want to make because we don't have the numbers. And that's my whole point, y'all. Until we want to make an impact on any of these arguments or any of these topics or any of these, we have to do like they're doing, y'all. We have to bring up our numbers. And that's just fucking fact. That's just the ugly truth. That's just real talk. We could sit here and talk our heads off, being a family, Thanksgiving come up, you had the family, Thanksgiving dinners, having these conversations and topics, but there's nothing going to change until we bring our numbers up. Numbers matter. Math ain't mathing. Math is mathing. Numbers matter, period. No matter what we say, do. There's 252 million. There's only 42 million niggas. That is a large gap. A large gap. And the fact that we're not even number 2, we're number fucking 3. So can we at least try to catch up to the fucking Hispanics? And hold up, let me just say this. So it's estimated that there's 20 million immigrants, 20 million immigrants. And out of those 20 millions, most of them come from Hispanic countries, whether Ecuador, anything, Brazil, they still Hispanic. That's what they consider Hispanic to, y'all. Like whatever them Spanish-speaking countries, Brazil, I don't even know Brazil, but you know what I'm talking. Honduras, Costa Rica, Mexico. These are all considered Hispanic people when they say this. So that's what they're saying. So it's estimated that it's 20 million of them that got let in the country. Let's just say if 10 million of them is Hispanic. So I'm gonna take that 80 million I gave y'all, make it 90 million. Let's just make it a cool 90 million. So do you think they're not going to multiply in the next couple of years? So that 90 million may turn to 150 million within the next 10 years. And black people, if I swear for Lord, if we still sitting at 42 million or fucking 50 million and our numbers ain't up, we can't complain, y'all. We cannot complain. We cannot complain. We cannot say we can go and vote. You can't get mad at the people who don't want to vote. The simple fact is that our math ain't math and we don't have the numbers, period. So no matter whoever we want in that office, I'm going to say I respect brother Dr. Umar. He said, if you want to feel a part of the illusion of the inclusion, go right ahead. If you want to feel a part of the illusion of the inclusion, which your vote matter, which it does, go ahead. But it really doesn't matter when the two populations that's above us are majority voting for someone. I'm going to say that again. The men and the white men and the white Hispanics both majority voted for Trump. The majority of them voted for Trump. And there is more of them than us. And then the white women, of course, followed in line. My brother Torn was on here and he said the same thing. He was like, yo, white women usually follow white men. Whatever they voted. So I believe it was 56 or 50 something, 58% of white males voted for Trump and 52 white females voted for Trump. I believe that number was it was like right there. So again, y'all, that's a lot of, that's a lot of people, and that's, let's just take, okay, 50 million, 50 million, 252 million. Half of that is 125 million. 125 million times 40, 80. Let me say, let's go with the 90 million. Hispanic men, half of 90 million is 45. So what I say, 120. Let's just say a cool 200 million people voted for Trump. Therefore, Kamala probably only got like 100, 120. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all, man. These numbers I'm saying are not accurate. I'm just going off the top, I'm just guesstimating. I'm saying like a motherfucker. But my point is this, y'all. The numbers ain't numbering. We just didn't have the numbers to get her in the house, y'all. We'll never have until we work on these issues I talked about. So a lot of y'all are upset. Seeing a lot of rhetoric and feedback saying, black men. I've seen, black women go online and blame black men. It's our fault. And we are shocked and stunned that, we get the blame for this. When I seen the numbers that a lot of people I know, black friends, voted for Kamala Harris. I even heard one dude who, he voted because his wife wanted him to vote Kamala, so he voted. So there's black men did, follow suit and tried to get this lady in that White House. They did. I know lots of black men who, voted for Kamala Harris. And I do know a few who voted for Trump too. I know a few who voted for Trump. So, and me, I had no issue with nobody. I had no issue with the people who voted for Kamala. I had no issue with voting for Trump. But what I did do is play the mediator. Is like I'm objective, meaning I gave both sides. You know what I'm saying? But I got cussed out for even trying to give, Trump the support, or not support, the word I'm looking for, the benefit of the doubt. Even giving him the benefit of the doubt, you get cussed out by black folk. Man, it's sad because, but I'm Mr. Real Talk. I'm gonna give y'all the real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all down the line, straight down the line. Like, I almost wanted to come on here and lie and said I voted for Kamala. I kind of wish I did vote for her just to show y'all like it didn't matter. My point is, it didn't matter because of the numbers. So I'm mad that I didn't vote, and I would have voted for her just for y'all. Just to say I didn't look, I did my part, but it doesn't matter. The numbers ain't numbering. So next time I'm gonna do it just for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all force y'all opinion, y'all vote on me just to show it's not gonna matter, y'all. The numbers, until strength in numbers. We can come out record numbers. It's only for, even if, I'm gonna say it again, even if all 43 of us, or 42 or 43, I can't remember, million of us voted for her, it still didn't matter. It's more of them than us, y'all. More. So let's stop beating each other up and heal. Like we just use this election just done nothing but divide us even more, y'all. It is straight divided us even fucking more. And that's the sad, ugly truth about it, y'all. Like, that's the part that hurts me to the core, is that it divided us even more. So let's use this moment to reflect and look, and let's start in 2025 on working on these issues that we need to work on. If you're willing to work on them. You may feel like the rest of you, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm cool, me and my family. That's you. I seen a lot of y'all say, just strap up, get your money, and get your gun. Like, man, listen, y'all, it is not going to be, I can't predict the future, but I don't see civil unrest. I truly don't. I don't see, now that he's in, I think we'd have seen civil unrest if he wasn't elected, in my opinion. Because again, it's more of them than us. And they would feel like they cheat. Because that's the simple fact, y'all. That's fucking simple. It's way more of them than us. So, and they, like, majority rules. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they outnumber. Like, the numbers number. Math. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it, y'all. I mean, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. There's the numbers right in front of you. 252 fucking million. So if they want that man in the White House, they got the white man in the White House. And it's that fucking simple. No matter how many celebrities came out, how many people spoke highly of, Miss Harris and came out and said they vote for her, it didn't matter. And honestly, truthfully speaking, I think a lot of people that y'all thought voted for Harris voted for Trump, if you ask me my fucking opinion. Because they remember, y'all gotta remember, y'all, they did the same thing with Obama. A lot of people thought they was voting for, I forgot who Obama went up against. I meant to fucking research that before I got on, but I didn't have time. But whoever Obama went up against, all those Republicans that thought they were going to vote for the Republican candidate, I can't remember who it was. Who the fuck was it? Damn. Who did he go up against? What was that guy? Mitt Romney? Yeah, he went up against Mitt Romney. Nah, that was the Democrat. Mitt Romney was the Democrat. Who the hell did the fucking Obama run up against? Anyway, we all thought, like, all those people thought Man, all those people voted for Obama on the low. Like all those Republicans that they thought was gonna vote, they voted for Obama on the low. So I say that to say, don't get it fucked up that all these people that sit in your face and make you feel good that they voted for fucking Kamala. No, they didn't. They voted for Trump. They voted for Trump. Like so, and that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like we got some people, and it's their God-given right, but they're too afraid to admit to it and talk to you because some of y'all so emotionally charged up. Some of y'all said delete me. You're not my family no more. That's like y'all. Come on, y'all. Like nothing changed when that man went in the White House. You woke up the same day the next morning. Of course, you woke up a little hurt and sad because you wanted her to win. I get it, but nothing changed in your life. Your paycheck was still there when you went to work. You still your kids woke. Everything still was moving the same. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Like that's it. So we have to accept that he's got elected again. Of course, like that's what they wanted. They got, and again, I feel like it was destiny. But we have to, y'all, as black folk and black folk in this country, work on and we got to stop being blacketicians, y'all. We got to cut the blacketition shit out. It's not our lane, man. It is not. Look at. Do y'all watch the Democrat shit? Do y'all actually see? Like I'm saying, all the shit going on, like the mayors, like what fucking, let's say Baltimore, they on there like their 10th mayor in the last 5 or 10 years. Like every other mayor goes to jail. Like there's corruption in this fucking government. Like the mayor in New York just got indicted. The same one who just took back. Oh, by the way, he just took the food vouchers away from the fucking immigrants. Now that Trump got elected, so now all of a sudden so that's another thing, y'all. He's a Democratic mayor in New York, Adams, whatever his name is. So he was the one who went viral and everybody was talking about, gave food vouchers to all these immigrants. So this is what you guys are voting for, y'all. Y'all are voting for a party who gives immigrants, people who has no tie, no loyalty, nothing to this country, money to live, where us black folk can't even get respirations and nothing. We can't even get a conversation. And here's what mind boggles me, y'all. A couple years back, when Biden and Trump was going against, when Biden and Trump was battling, Ice Cube wrote up a documentation or whatever. He wrote to black. He wrote Dear America for Black. It was basically a reparation clause, a reparation package. He think that should be given to black people. Like we should be paid for the slavery we done. So he presented this package to both parties. He presented it to the Biden party. He presented it to the Trump party. And he said, and man, he got backlash from the black folks so bad. And the sad thing about it is, y'all, here's the fun fact. Trump people said, we'll take a look at it once we get elected. Once we get in office, we'll take a look at it. We'll sit down and talk with you. That's what the Trump people said to Ice Cube. Biden people ain't say shit to him, and they won. They still to this day have not sat down, had a conversation with Ice Cube. And to this day, Ice Cube had got backlash from us, the black community, for even giving it to Trump. Like this is the thing I'm talking about, y'all. Like Ice Cube, like he give up. He like that's the thing we gotta stop doing. Like the man said, somebody gotta win, so I'm going to give this to both parties. He gave it to Trump. He gave it to Biden. Biden people ain't say shit. Still ain't said shit. Trump people say, hey, when we win, we'll sit down and talk about it. They didn't win, so it was no conversation need to be had. This is what we talking about, y'all. So now we have a prominent figure in our community fighting for us. He's fighting for the common man, woman like me and you, trying to get us money, trying to get us a check. And we killed him. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. We can't be like this. Why are we destroying a man who's actually trying to help us get money, get a check? Man, this is the topic, y'all. We talking about, man. Definitely talking about I'm talking about the election, but more so like the disappointment I had with this election, with the separation and the division within our community from the election. This election was going to be what it was going to be. It just was. It was fate. It was, if you ain't see Trump was getting that White House yet months ago when they tried to assassinate him, when he made that picture, I don't know what the fuck he was looking at. I ain't gonna front. I do think, I salute her. She gave him a run for his money. Let's not get it fucked up. She gave that man a run for his money. Cause I didn't think he was gonna win, but I'm not surprised he didn't win. Like that's what some people are surprised. Like, I can't believe how this happened. How numbers, y'all, numbers, the mathing. There's more of them than us. Like, so all these black, I can't believe how this happened. He cheat. No, numbers. All them people you see with Walt's Harris signs in their yard, yeah, all right. I'm telling you, yo, I know how people work. People will tell you in your face, yeah, I did this and did complete opposite. Because you ain't in there, but it's a curtain go behind you when you vote, right? Go, it's a curtain and saying a little thing and something, I don't know. You go in, and I mean, it ain't open where people can see you vote. So you don't know what button they pushing, y'all. So my point is this, man. Like, as a culture, y'all, culturally speaking, that's the issue I had with this whole thing. I had no issue with nobody who voted for Trump. I have no issue who voted for anybody for Harris. I have no issue with people who didn't vote. One of my close friends said, Kamala lost 15 million votes, and I was like, and she said she went on and says the people who didn't vote for. And I was like, like, you can't say that. Like, she said, I have a right. And I said, you do have a right to be disappointed. People like me who didn't vote, but you cannot force your candidate onto me. Right now, I'm just not feeling the Democratic Party. They just doing a lot of weird shit. A lot of shit I can't, like when they just gave money to fucking immigrants to buy houses and shit like that, yo. I can't co-sign. I watched 3 cops get their ass whipped in New York by immigrants, and they beat the shit out of 3 cops. You could Google it, research it, and then they walked out of jail the next day, giving a finger, saying peace sign, smiling, laughing. And as a country, a black man, I'm sitting there, how is this fucking possible? Because if my black ass go up New York and even look at a cop wrong, I don't even know if y'all know, the New York cops are known as a gang. They call them the Gang Blue. The New York cops are some of the toughest fucking cops in this country. So they're called Gang Blue. So to see 3 cops get their ass whipped, one got his arm broke, fucked up in the hospital. They didn't get killed, they got hurt bad. See 3 cops get their ass beat by immigrants, and the immigrants walk out of jail the very fucking next day. Y'all not questioning that? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the weird shit I said I seen Democrats do, and I just can't, I can't co-sign. I can't sign up. I can't co-sign it. I can't go for, like, so, I've seen them let all these immigrants in. I can't sign for that. And like I said, Trump, whole police immunity, I can't co-sign on that either. If he is about the abortion thing, federal abortion, I can't co-sign on that either. So I didn't vote. I didn't like, but the lesser, I don't want to hear that. That lesser 2 evil shit has been said. I'm not a follower. I swear, and that's what I think. A lot of y'all, I truly believe a lot of y'all voted following. A lot of y'all just did what everybody else do. Y'all just listened to the other black folk and ain't think for yourself and did what everybody else did. I truly think that's what some of us do. We are trendy. We do what everybody else do. I'm not like that. I'm Mr. Real Talk. I do what the fuck I want to do. So I decided to sit this one out. I sat it out. I don't want to be a part of it. People say, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just going to live my life, yo. Like, and hope it keep living the way I said, that no president has ever affected me in my life personally. So, what I'm saying? And that's just what, and so I want to tackle these other issues, y'all. I want to tackle the unity issue. I want to tackle the black on black crime issue. I want to tackle the black financial issues we have. I want to tackle the black fucking helping each other out issues. I'm going to leave on this note, on this topic, man. And I'm going to say this, y'all. It was whispered, and I think I said this before, that Martin Luther King was bad for black people because of segregation. And I truly believe that, because before segregation, we stuck together. We had no choice. We had each other back. We was more unified. We was bonded to fucking together. We fuck with each other because we ain't had no fucking choice. We fuck with each other hard. So yes, Martin Luther King had this dream of being separation and being included. We wanted to be accepted. But that's the fucked up part, y'all. We fuck being accepted. Why not just want to be respected? That's how I live. Just respect me. I don't got to be accepted, bro. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do my job. I want to be respected. So all y'all out here want to be accepted and want to be, yes, sir, shucking the job. Keep going. Do you, bro? I ain't with that shit. I just want to be respected. You want to respect me, bro. I'm a man just like you. That's what Martin Luther King approach should have been. His approach was more about, can we just be accepted as equals? Can we be, no. I want to be respected. So his dream turned to a fucking nightmare. Let's be honest, y'all. Turned to a nightmare because now you see all these niggas who want to be accepted. Yes, sir, boss, cooning and all this shit. That's why we have division. Because so many of us want to be accepted. Yes, sir, and shucking job instead of just wanting to be respected. We got so many of us working these jobs and change our voice and talk. Man, I'm talking, no, the fuck, you change it. You don't have to talk like that. Nobody said you got to be ghetto. No. Nobody said that. But you don't have to like literally change the way you talk to fit in. You don't have to do that. It's called respected. You know your job. You know your worth. You know what you're worth. You know what you bring to the table. Respect it, y'all. That's what we should be working on. Being respected as a culture. Not accepted, as respected as a culture, y'all. And work on these issues we have within ourselves, man. Unity, financial, family. All these things we need to be fucking working on, man. And I say that with my passion and my resilience, because I believe in it and I ain't giving up like a lot of people have. A lot of people gave up on us. And I do believe it's going to be at some point, it's going to be us and them niggas over there. I say it again, it's 43 million niggas in this country, y'all. If it's only 100,000 of us that think solid, that think like myself, like-minded, and walk like me, then I'm looking for that 100,000 and we'll build together. If it's only 10,000, that's enough. I'm telling you, y'all, it's enough. If the rest of you niggas is lost, and I ain't gonna get into the lost, well, that'd be another topic, but the ones like-minded individuals is who I need to be around, what I want to be around. So that's this topic on Mr. Real Talk, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all watching, man. Again, man, and again, man, for those who got out and vote, man, good job. I'm proud of you because, again, you exercised your right to vote. Our family, our fucking ancestors, really did, fight for us to be able to vote one day. But our ancestors, I do believe, thought our numbers would be bigger than greater than what they are. I truly believe that too. So that's something we need to work on, is our numbers. But those who did, those who didn't, who sat it out like me, I'm not mad at you. You can't be, and I'm not mad at myself. I just chose to not be a part of this whole circus and the politics, again, because there's other issues within our community we need to focus on. For those who voted for Trump, I'm not mad at you either, because you voted for what you believed in, what you thought was right. So, hey, man, to us, cheers to us. And we need to start having conversations. We need to have the same passion on building us back up, man. So that's this week's conversation, man. Again, apologize about last week. So I appreciate y'all for watching. That's all. That's all.